What's up guys, and welcome back to some more Hypixel SkyBlock IRONMAN. Today, we're going to be starting our next big journey on the IRONMAN series, and that is going to be tackling the Enderman Slayer, the last and most difficult of Maddox's questline. And let me tell you something, this Slayer questline is like nothing else. This is absolutely absurdly difficult, and the scaling between each boss is tremendous, meaning the first boss is kind of easy, the second boss is extremely hard, the third boss is an absolute nightmare, and the fourth boss, you don't even want to know. The thing has over 500 million health, I think. Some kind of ludicrous number. And my goal is to beat all of them. So if you guys are ready for this brand new chapter of the Ironman, go down, do me a favor, hit the like button on this video. And if you haven't already, or you're just new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to reach 85,000 subscribers, and with your help, it'll be super easy. It means a lot for the channel. One more quick little thing, if you like what you see, if you like my texture pack, or if you want my Skyblock mod folder, which has all of the mods I use for Skyblock, check the pinned comment for my Discord server. You can join there. It's also in the description. You can get my texture pack and mod pack completely free. And hey, we host giveaways there sometimes and do special events, so if you want somewhere to hang out, join that server. I talk there a lot. I'm like the third most talked person in the server or something. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now, the very first thing we'll need to do is we're going to need a sword upgrade, because believe it or not, our Necron blade is not going to be strong enough to do most of these Enderman Slayers. So we're going to be taking a look at the Katana quest line of swords. In total, there are 4 you can get, each getting more powerful as you go on, and we're going to be aiming to craft this second one here, the Void Edge Katana. In order to do that, we'll need a refined mithril, which just is like 160 enchanted mithril in the forge. That's the easy part. And then the Void Walker Katana is just some null spheres. It's literally free. We already have them. But the big thing is going to be the Null Ovoid, and if you guys remember for the Juju Bow, we needed a lot of these Null Ovoids, so I need 2 stacks of Null Spheres and 32 enchanted obsidian, which luckily I had laying around in a chest. So this sword wasn't too bad to craft. And there we go, with the refined mithril, the Void Walker Katana, and the Null Ovoid, we can craft ourselves the Void Edge Katana. However, as strong as this katana might be, it's not enough. And we're gonna have to apply the best enchant in all of Hypixel SkyBlock, the One For All enchantment. And you saw that I got a One For All book in yesterday's episode, but we put it on the Emerald Blade. Well, that's because I already did it. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to test putting One For All on this sword. We got One For All from the dungeon run, and I think we should try to go ahead and slap it on our katana. So let's visit Portal really quick here, and see our damage before and after the One For All. So let's go in here, and before One For All, with the Blue Whale Pet, we're dealing, what is this, 119k, 119k it looks like, 134, so about 125k I would say would be a safe average, maybe 120k, maybe 120k is the average, nah, I would say 125k, so let's go ahead, let's slap this in the anvil, boom boom, and the fabled Void Edge Katana, so let's do that, there we go, and let's see how much damage it does now. Okay, so that was about a 70,000 coin upgrade, 216k, 200k, 189k, that's really not that bad, 200k, okay. And we also have a recombobulator we can actually put on this, so let's make sure we can go back to the hub here, and let's add the recombobulator and then a fuming potato book as well to it. So let's go here, boom, boom, this will make it epic. Wait, hold on. Okay, yep, we're going to slap this on it, which is going to give us a whopping 10 strength and, what, 8 crit damage? 7 crit damage, I think? So there we go. Now it is upgraded to the epic tier. And let's go over here. Let's also slap the 1 fuming potato book. I wish I had 5, but we only own 1 right now. So let's slap the 1 fuming potato book on that. There we go. And this will be at 22 and 22. And now the last thing to do is go over to our good friend Rusty and apply telekinesis to this sword, so we actually get the drops from it. So here we go. We're gonna go all the way over here, go to the gold mine, and put telekinesis on it for that great 100 coins. Boom. Over here, where are you? Hello, Rusty. Don't eat my sword. There we go. One For All and telekinesis. This is as max as I can make this sword right now. I can't make it any better. So I guess, again, let's go over to, where is it, Portal, and make sure we have all the cakes and stuff. Yep, I do have to eat all the cakes again. All right, let's make sure every single one of these cakes is even. 7, 8, 9, I think that was all, yes. And see our final damage, and then we'll compare it to the Valk, and see if that was the worth upgrade. 212k, 211k. So it's looking at about 210k average, roughly 210k. There's 220. There's 198. Ouch. Ooh. 192, 215. I would say 2,000 or 210,000 would be a safe bet on the average for this sword. And now let's try it with the Valk. 125k. Wow, that is significantly better. I will say that is a lot better. And we'll check out that strength, the crit damage ratio. It's pretty darn good. Oh, there's a dragon fight. Wait. There's a dragon. Oh, I gotta fight this dragon. Hold on one sec. Let's roast a dragon real quick. Never mind, it's a protector dragon. Who needs those? Wait, do I have protector dragon boots already? I just want to double check. I don't think I can leech the dragon. Anyways, we have the boots already. It doesn't matter. It means nothing to us anyways. The coolest part about this sword is the ability. We gain 200 ferocity against Endermen for 4 seconds, but it costs Soul Flow. And we can't actually get Soul Flow without getting, if I type in Soul Flow here, we need this, the Lesser Soul Flow engine. If you put it in a minion, it acts like an upgrade, think of like a compactor or a super compactor. And it halves the minion's output, but occasionally it'll give you a Soul Flow, roughly 1 Soul Flow every 3 minutes. However, the recipe is quite expensive and it's not something I'm going to be able to do this episode, but I'll keep working towards it and we'll be able to get that as soon as possible. Who knows, maybe in the episode after this one, we'll see it. Depends how much I'm able to grind because it is quite the recipe. Next up on our to-do list is to actually craft a special unique sword called, the Endstone sword right here. This sword was recommended to me a lot because of the extreme focus ability. Basically, it consumes all of your remaining mana, no matter how much mana you have, it's all gone if you use it, so it's kind of an all or nothing ability. And the more mana it consumes, the more damage resistance you get, and the more damage your next hit will do. If you consume 500 or more mana, you become invincible for 5 seconds. However, remember, if you have, your entire mana bar and you use the sword, all of your mana is gone. It doesn't only use 500, it will use all of your mana. But this would be a super critical sword to have. It's going to be really nice, and I think it's definitely something we should go get. Me being the dumb person I am, I didn't talk while I crafted the sword, but basically, we mined a ton of endstone in the end with mineral armor and a stonk. And I accidentally sold it to the NPC there, don't mind that, but there we go, we have the Endstone sword now. That's literally it, we just made the sword. The next thing to do is to harness the power of a necromancer and summon some minions from the dead using our summoning ring that I got when I played one floor 6 run 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. I wasn't recording because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do one run, and then boom, summoning ring. So we're gonna go into Master Mode Catacombs 3 and try and get a 1 or 2 tank zombie souls, which you can get the souls just by whenever this is in your inventory here. You just go ahead and whack some enemies, and sometimes they'll drop a little ghost head. You right click it, and then it goes into the summoning ring, and you can summon it. So let's get looking. Nice, we got it. There we go. There's the level 80 soul. That took a while. Now, how do I summon these things? Hold on, we gotta actually disconnect from the dungeon here. I think we just do that. No, Shadow Assassin, don't hit me. There we go. Okay, let's go to our island and let's figure out how to summon these guys. So, let's take a look here. It just says you can click on their souls. So I think I just right-click them. So if we go to a hub here, and I'll put on the set we're going to use to fight the Enderman here, which is going to be this, then we can see how much mana it's going to end up costing to summon these souls. Let's go into an open spot. We have 674 mana. I right-click. 502 mana to summon one? Are you serious? Okay, this is expensive. This is real darn expensive. Can I summon the second one, maybe? Oh, can you only summon one at a time? Okay, my guild says you need to actually have 1,004 mana to summon 2 tank zombies. So apparently I'm allowed to use the storm set here. And if I right-click, that's... Oh, no, there is 2 there. Okay. And yeah, it used 1,004 mana, and they said I could just swap armor to my regular set here, and the zombies will actually stay there. So I guess that means we have 2 zombie friends here, and this is supposed to help us a ton with not taking as much damage and helping clear out the hits phase of the Void Gloom boss faster. Now, there's one more upgrade I'd like to make before we go test this against a tier 3 and possibly maybe even a tier 3 Void Gloom boss. However, we have to go grind some materials for it because I'm dumb and I forgot one of the things for it. There we go, I forgot an ingredient, but now we have all of the things to upgrade our Wand of Mending, which is the next upgrade I want to make. So if we go like this with 64 Enchanted Dark Oak Wood, the Wand of Mending, and 16 Revenant Viscera, we can make the Wand of Restoration, which is going to up our healing from 90 hearts to 120, except it doubles the mana cost. I'm starting to get concerned that we're not going to have enough mana for this. But luckily now, since we're going to be using the Reaper Masks, which doubles our healing, we'll be healing a whopping 240 hearts every second for 7 seconds when we use this. There is one more upgrade to this, which is called the Wand of Atonement. However, it requires an entire stack of Revenant Viscera, and that's not something I have at the moment and won't have for probably a little while. So we're gonna have to put that on hold for now, and just stick with the Wand of Restoration. I'm also gonna take my Mana Flux Power Orb into there, because I heard that the Mana Flux is going to be super good since it regenerates our mana faster. However, if you look at my hotbar, it's full, and there's no room for the Maddox Bat Phone. I'm not too sure what to do. We kind of need to get rid of one of these weapons. I guess maybe the aspect of the end we don't really need in our inventory. So I could do some kind of sorting like this, where I have like the Wand of Restoration here, the Endstone Sword like this, then the Summoning Ring can probably be in the 4th slot, then the Mana Flux there, or actually the Mana Flux probably there, and then the Bat Phone in this. And this would be our hotbar, since I still want the Valkyrie, because, well, I just really don't like having this out of my hotbar, I'll be honest. But I could switch it for the Jujubo to kill the Enderman faster, but the Valkyrie has looting 4, and we need more Ender Pearls for future Ender items anyways. I might have found a solution to the inventory hotbar problem. So there's actually a feature in NEU where you can bind a slot to, like, one of the items in your inventory. Basically, if I hold down the key that would normally lock the slot, there's this little blue line that shows up, and if I drag it onto the 2nd slot, it looks really fancy. You can see the aspect at the end has like a little cool border around it, and basically what that does is I can just shift-click the Endstone Sword, and it'll swap with the aspect at the end. So say I'm teleporting around, killing the Enderman, and then, oh, my boss spawns. I just boom, and then I'm good to go. So I can just boom, and just go back and forth. And the cool thing is, the slot's locked while that's happening, so I can't accidentally chuck them out of my inventory or something when I'm doing that. There's no way to mess it up. So, I think it's time. We're ready to go do some bosses. Alright, so we're on a tier 2 quest here. I figured it's time. We're gonna go do a test against one of these bosses. And, I'm pretty sure the tier 2 will be completely fine. It's gonna be really nice being able to, just kind of kill this boss without too much, sweating here. So we're gonna take out our summons. I need more mana to do that. Whoops, that was kind of stupid. I forgot I need, like, a billion mana to actually summon these stupid things. So we'll get that, and then we'll, I guess just spawn the tier 2 and see how easy it is to kill. If it is really easy, I will try a tier 3, but I am 99% sure that I am going to get absolutely obliterated on this thing. But, we'll try, so let's put back on, let's wait for our, let's wait just to get as much mana as possible, and then we'll, I'll probably drop the Mana Flux and then switch armor sets just so I can get as much mana as physically possible. I think that's probably the best play. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this really quick. I'm going to place the Mana Flux, and then we're going to swap armors to this once we have all of our mana back, and just kind of stab this guy. And there we go. Now our boss is gonna spawn, so we're gonna play, or we're going to, we already have our summons out. So now we just fight the boss. Everything should be working pretty well. We can use our wand and just make sure. Where is my boss? Oh, my boss is over here. It's actually getting distracted by the Enderman, and then we'll just do this, and we'll keep an eye out on it. Make sure nothing's going terribly wrong here. And this boss takes a lot of focus. But look at that! Look how fast the tank zombies are able to just shred through this guy. That's crazy. So we'll do this. We don't really need much healing, but even if I use the wand, you'll see my health just start going all the way back up. And yeah, this is definitely not the most difficult of bosses. Dude, I love having these guys. These guys are really nice. They're taking a fair bit of damage. They're already down 2,000 health, which means we're probably gonna have to replace them a lot, but I think that's gonna be fine. Unless maybe they get all their health back. Oh, we need to heal real quick. There we go. Yeah, we're out of our Mana Flux ended. There we go. So that was really easy. I will try a tier 3, and I'll focus on it. I won't talk during the boss, and I guess we'll see, but I'm 99% sure I'm going to get obliterated by this thing. But we'll give it our best shot, and we'll see if we can do it. Alright, we're 1 kill away. One of my minis is somewhere around here, and I'm quite terrified an Endernon is going to slap it to death. But we're going to get our set on. We're going to try. I'm not going to talk during it. I'm just going to focus, and we'll see what happens. So here we go. No, that's not gonna happen. I survived a lot longer than I thought I was going to, but we're still not even close. I'd want to deal probably double my current damage in order to even have a chance, as well as have more mana for healing. I don't really know what to do, because there isn't really anything we can do. I mean, the next step would be to upgrade my katana again, but the issue with upgrading my katana, if I were to go for the Vorpal katana, is it needs 3 null atoms. And if we go talk to Maddox here, I'll show you the issue with null atoms. First of all, I'd have to level up to a level 5 here. But null atoms are a drop from tier 3 bosses, which we can't kill, so I can't use them. Oh, this guy got a Judgment Core. That's GG to that guy. But this it's already one for all. I can only do so much by getting more hot potato books, by getting my combat level up a little bit. There's no way I'm going to be able to deal double my current damage. And with mana being an issue and me taking too much damage, I'm definitely going to have to look into getting some Final Destination armor. At least the boots I was recommended, but the issue is, if I get the boots, I'm going to be losing damage because Necron gives so much stats. I mean, if you think, I think it's like 35 and 35 for strength and crit damage. And Final Destination gives absolutely nothing and only gives bonus stuff if you have the full set. It's going to make our damage go down. So I don't really know what to get. Another option we have is looking into the Soul Flow items. Because if you look here, I'm not using the Soul Cry ability because I don't have any Soul Flow. And Soul Flow is kind of tough to get because the only way to do it on Iron Man is with a Soul Flow engine. And the cheapest one I can craft uses 48 Enchanted Eyes of Ender, 8 whole Enchanted Iron blocks, and 6 of these Null Ovoids. I think you might remember that from the Juju Bow recipe. Which, this would be a pretty big grind to get. And even then, since Enderman takes 75% less ferocity, this is basically only going to give me a 50% ferocity, which will, you know, at most give me like 50 to 55% DPS, and no additional healing. So my current kind of idea is to get the Final Destination boots, try and max them out for damage as best I can, get Ancient on them and stuff, and get a Soul Flow thing so we'll at least have the ability, and then there's a tiny chance that we might be able to survive if we play better, if I use my hotkeys correctly, and if we actually remember to use the Endstone sword. So, I think that's gonna be the end for this Iron Man episode. This sword is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it does over 200,000 damage right now. If I were to use the Lion Pet, we're looking at 250,000 damage, 300,000 damage on a first strike. I think that's actually a profile record for me. 325,000 damage. That is absolutely ludicrous compared to the, 178,000 damage our Valkyrie does. That's almost double the damage, but of course, you know, the Valkyrie gives ferocity and all that stuff. But I think that's going to be it for Iron Man today. If you guys enjoyed, again, leave a like on the video. It helps out a ton. If you had some good fun, click that subscribe button. It's totally free and makes the channel grow much faster. But that's it for me. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.